What a way to start a video, crossing the border on the way home from probably one of the busiest weekends I have ever had, not really trucking related. So Wednesday afternoon last week we loaded a load of potatoes to go south. We ended up tipping them on Thursday, and then I drove down to sort of Salisbury area. In fact, no, it was Shaftesbury. Drove down to Shaftesbury, parked the lorry up at a friend's yard down there, and then I went to, on the Friday, went to Goodwood, the Festival of Speed. Highly recommended, by the way. Very, very good show. My family are from sort of that area and sort of Gloucestershire area, Tewkesbury. So spent a day there with family, and then Sunday morning drove up, and then yesterday morning drove up from our friend's yard where we parked up, and he'd also sorted us a load back up the road. I stopped off in Tewkesbury. I spent probably 4 or 5 hours with my mother and my other siblings, and then I drove whoosh up the road last night as far as I could get really, and got to Carlisle. We are heading to Edinburgh at the minute. We are tipping at Edinburgh, Kent Foods in Edinburgh. This morning, to done this, we've got to go get a load of tatties from R580 and deliver those into Airdrie. Today's video is actually quite a sad video because the V8 is going to be taken off the road. I'll explain why shortly, but we're headed up to Edinburgh. Right then, so we have arrived at our tipping point. We need to get seals cut off the trailer and get the curtains open, get it ready to get it ready to unload, should I say. So yeah, let's try and find a pair of snips. I think I've got some in here. Right then, so we had to seal the trailer. So to seal the trailer, we had to put these little tags through the front one and the back one, so we couldn't open the curtain either way, and obviously the back door. So you cut the seals off. So then, seals are cut off. All we need to do, well, I just need to open the curtains now, but what was that? A valve for the tyre. Why would that be in there? What the hell? There's a valve for a tyre doing in that buckle. Very strange. Anyway, you've seen me open the curtains before. Let's get these curtains up. And there we have it, ready to go. Both sides opened. I actually think he's taken one pallet off already, so it's a good start. Just checked all the tyres, and the only valve I'm missing is the lift axle. Valve cap. Missing is the lift axle. But on the other side, strange. So then we've got that curtain swapped over, taking one pallet off that side, so get there fairly quickly actually, to be fair. We've been here about 5-10 minutes, and I'd say a quarter unloaded already. And just like that, one side empty. Let's get that curtain shut. Sorted. Right then, so we are unloaded, ready to go. We'll level off the suspension, lift the lift axle because we're empty now, and now we're heading up to R580 to go and get a load of spuds on. Right then, so let's get out of here. Now I probably wouldn't advise going left. I'd say we're more than likely got to go right. We probably could have gone left actually, but I'm sort of set up for right now. Why do people park their cars like opposite entrances where lorries go in and out of? You're just asking for it to be hit. Like, I'm not being funny, you're just asking for it to get absolutely rattled by somebody. Because yeah, there's no guarantee that you're going to get out of there without rattling it. Right then, so we're heading up to R580 to go and get a load of spuds for Airdrie. I might have to stop on the way down and get my hair cut because I've got something on tomorrow which I'll probably need my hair cut for. Come on. Depending on what time we get up there and get loaded, will depend on what time we get down the road, it will depend on what time we get to Airdrie. I'll have to phone the guy and just make sure that we can deliver it a bit later this afternoon, as opposed to first, like, straight away, so I can have time to go and get my hair cut, because I've got a very important meeting tomorrow and I need to look presentable, and I've even got to go and buy a suit, because I tried mine on for last week and it turns out get a bit fat. Now, if anyone's actually tried to get out of this like industrial estate at Newbridge, next to the BP station, you'll know exactly how much of a pain in the backside this thing is. Literally. The traffic lights are on for about 2 seconds, you get one car through, you get all the traffic trying to come out from that junction there, everyone trying to come this way. It's absolute carnage. Right then, how about that for continuity? I've actually just come back to the yard to go whip into town and get my hair cut, because I've got a very important meeting tomorrow and I didn't want to look like an absolute reprobate, so I had to stop, run it down, get my hair cut, come back out. We're just about to head through Airdrie now. It's only 5 o'clock, so we should be through there for about 6, tip back home for about 7:30, so ideal, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the beauty of being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Right then, so we've arrived at the usual tatty tipping place. Get the curtains open, get the straps off, get unloaded, let's get back out of here. And we are done. We are empty, and we are, well, we're not empty, we're reloaded, we're empty boxes, but we're empty in the grand scheme of things. Let's get out of here, let's head home. Ah, what the hell's that? Oh. The wrapper. I forgot to put the wrapper in the bin. Let's leave Airdrie for the last time before we park the old girl up. It's actually quite a sad moment, this. It's only probably for temporary, but you know, we'll be back to the yard shortly before she's parked up for probably at least a month, which is a shame because I just did it to her and I've just got her back. So. Oh well. Right then, so we are currently back at the yard and I've got a small confession to make. I didn't actually film this bit on the big girl's last drive because we were too busy trying to get things sorted out for basically stuff that's coming in the future. So we are, I have to say, extremely busy, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. With lots of work that's going on just now, and yeah, some more new jobs possibly coming off as well, which may involve more trucks or whatever. I don't know at the minute. We're just trying to work out what we're doing. As it stands right now, she's off the road, and it's through no fault of hers. That's a lie, it actually is. What am I even kidding on? Right, so the reason we've done this is when I left my old job to come full time, obviously I've been driving the Scania since, and the Scania, she's a great lorry, don't get me wrong, I adore this thing, but it's just becoming not economically viable to run, I would say, when for decent rates out there, and for decent rates out there, you can actually get yourself a pretty decent truck for relatively cheap money. Some good deals is what I'm trying to say, and cheaper and newer trucks, or in some cases brand new trucks. Yeah, they come with warranty packages and maintenance and stuff like that. So I think after crunching some numbers, it actually makes sense to be running some newer kit if you're running things full time. And we're not doing short distance, we're not running between the doors, we're running 300-400 mile trips loaded each way sort of thing, and it's taken its toll on the Scania. She's an old girl, bless her. She is a 65 plate, so it's that nearly 11-year-old, and it's just getting to the point now where I just don't know if I can run a full time all day, every day, and we are putting out at weekends and stuff like that. Like, it's just, excuse me, it's just becoming a bit of a financial burden, and it's done us great. It's done us absolutely fantastic because it's got us to the point of where we are today. So
there is something else coming. In fact, I can't even lie, it's actually already here and I can see it where I'm stood. Which, spoiler, I'm not going to give you one. You'll need to watch next week's video to see that. So make sure you subscribe and smash that bell icon so you know when the next week's video comes out and it tells you exactly what it is I've bought. Better. So what do we do with it? I don't really know, to be honest. Just trying to work out what it is I'm doing. I need to decide whether I'm on the road full time or if I'm doing other things or if I'm a bit of both, and we just need to see. I need probably a month to confirm the work that we've got lined up, and then that will tell me roughly what's fallen into place and where, and then I can see exactly what it is we need and what it is we don't need, or what it is we need but don't have, and what I can do to cover, if that makes sense. Do I need to employ another driver to drive the brand new truck? Do I need to drive it full time? Yeah, the new truck needs to be out on the road 5-6 days a week to make it pay, whereas well smashed its face in, as the term phrases goes, because there's no point in having it and not using it to its full potential or full capacity. There's no point in it going out 2 days a week in the week because it just won't make money. It's pointless. So it needs to be out on the road sort of 5-6 days a week, ideally 7 if it can be, if we can find work for 7 days a week. It hasn't got anything hydraulic on it, so it can't power the walking floor, but it can just pull a curtain slider, and it can do traction work. So there's plenty of work out there for it. We just need to find it. Yeah, and it just leaves the question of what we do with my Scania, because I don't want to sell it. I'm going to make it very, very clear just now. It's not getting sold. I don't really know what we're going to do with it. I don't know. Well, I've got an idea what I want to do with it, but it's just whether we do it or not. I don't know. So, unfortunately, as it stands right now, this will not be on the channel for just now. It might be on the channel. You might see it in the yard, but you'll not see it out on the road, which is a shame. But for now, because it's got me to where I am, and that's the thing about it. That's why I just can't sell it. It's got a place in my heart. It's just got a place in my heart where I just can't get rid of it. I just can't get rid of it. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Big video next week. Next week I'll show you my brand spanking new lorry, which is a little spoiler. So, brand spanking new truck. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do. Next week's video is about my new truck. So as I say, make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that bell icon so you know exactly what's coming. It's quite nice. I actually quite like it. It's a bit controversial, but I quite like it. So take from that as what you wish, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll sign off for this video, and at the very, very end of this video there will be a tiny, tiny, tiny sneak peek of actually what it is, and I'm going to give very little away. So comment down below what you think it is, and I'll let you know if you get it right next week's video. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Just there is the future. That's all you're getting.